What is going on, everybody? What is going on? The Catch fam. I hope you guys are doing phenomenal tonight, man. I hope you guys have all had a great start to the weekend. I hope you guys are ready for another live 2023 fantasy football draft. We are hopping into the Puppy 2 through Underdog tonight. Super excited to be here with you guys. Super excited to hang out, talk some fantasy football, and throw together another squad for the 2023 fantasy football season. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button on the way in. All we do here is free fantasy football all year round. Best ball, dynasty, redraft, we do it all. So if you guys are into that, hit that subscribe button. And whether you guys are new to the channel or not, be sure to hit that like button on the way in. But most importantly, hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping. Let me know how you guys are doing. Any fantasy football topics, redraft, dynasty, best ball, any NFL topics, whatever it may be. We've got game one of the Stanley Cup on. Whatever it is, it's Saturday night. Let's get it going. Let's talk some fantasy football. Let's have some fun. All right. If you guys are new to Underdog Fantasy, of course, you can double your first deposit up to $100 with promo code the Catch. And I'm just going to hop into the puppy. I'm going to do it right at 10 p.m. or excuse me, 9:50 p.m. Eastern time. And hopefully you guys will be able to enter with me. I know these are filling very quickly. So I'm just going to literally stare at the clock and hope that if you guys do want to draft with me tonight, that you guys are in the same lobby and everything as myself. So not really any relevant NFL news that we need to go over for the night. So we're just going to hang out, throw together the best possible best ball squad that we can, and have some fun. So I will wait till I see 9:50 on the clock, and then we will be good to go. If you guys do want to organize a mock draft later tonight on Discord, let me know. We can get something thrown together as well. For those of you guys who have active dynasty teams in our single quarterback dynasty league, since that is the only league that, by the way, I'm entering right now, that has completed their draft. If you guys want me to review any of our dynasty, or you guys' dynasty squads, please let me know as well. I'll get that pulled up throughout the stream tonight as well. All right, let's use in the live chat. J-Dubs, what's going on, man? Looks like we've got 4 active spots. So if you guys are wanting to hop in, now is the time. There you go. Down to 2 spots. Honestly, I thought this would literally be full by now, but that still went pretty quick overall. So there you have it. The draft is full. Let's see where we land. Okay, 1.11. I like that. Oh, we got J-Dubs in here. We did it. Dude, I'm so stoked. The last, 5 times we tried to enter a draft together, we have not got in together. So let's freaking go. And I'm happy I got to 1.11. So far, any of the Puppy 2 drafts I've entered, I've been towards the beginning of the first round. So definitely excited to see what we get into tonight from the 1.11 and having that early selection in the second round, 14th overall pick. So let's see what we get into tonight. Brandon, what's going on, man? Hello, hello. Good to have you in the building. What's going on with you, my guy? All right, let me get this pulled up on my second screen here. And we'll go from there. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, we'll just kind of see who's on the board right around that 1.11 spot. I mean, probably going to be looking at, I don't know, we might try to go like Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra St. Brown to start the draft. Start with 2 wide receivers. I have a lot of exposure to Bijan and Austin Eckler already, so we'll just kind of see how this plays out, but maybe we start double receiver. Looking at ADP, I mean, you've got Devontae Adams at 12th overall on average, CeeDee Lamb at 10th, and okay, there's literally no one with an ADP at 11. I mean, you just got a lot of percentages here. Austin Eckler is 9.7. Like I said, Lamb is 10.9, Adams 12.7. So then I guess A.J. Brown at 8.7. So we'll see how it wraps up here. Kevin, what's going on, man? Are you a Packers fan or a Rodgers fan? I would say just a Rodgers fan. Definitely not a true Packers fan. But yeah, I bought this jersey last year, which is definitely a mistake. So I mean, don't get me wrong. Rodgers a great career with the Packers, of course. So I don't feel bad wearing it. But yeah, I was just looking at the jerseys as I was getting ready to stream, and I was like, I'm going to throw on the Rodgers jersey. Why not? Wow, how is Bijan on the board? I don't get it. I mean, all good selection so far, but okay. I was like, don't tempt me to take Bijan here. Okay, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go Garrett Wilson here in honor of me wearing an Aaron Rodgers jersey, I guess. Oh, man. I wanted St. Brown so badly right there, man. Ugh. Oh, Brendan's in the draft with us. Well, let's go, man. Are we drafting next to each other? Is that you, man? I don't really want to go Adams here. But I'm probably going to. All right, let's go Adams. I'm starting to get spooked about the Jimmy Garoppolo situation, but Adams still on a consistent basis going to produce. But yeah, Amon-Ra would have been my guy right there for sure. Kevin says, pistol to the noggin. Where do you think D-Hop ends up? I think at the moment, I'm starting to believe somewhat in the rumors that he might end up on the Browns. What do you guys think about that? I mean, that's the betting favorite at the moment, but it's tough to say, man. I really don't think a reunion with Deshaun Watson is out of the picture. And as much as like it feels good to say DeAndre Hopkins could land with the Chiefs, could land with the Bills, one of those teams that are obviously in contention to win a Super Bowl this coming year. I think that this could be closer to an Odell Beckham situation where, once again, it was fun to say, Odell's going to go to the Chiefs, going to go to the Jets, wherever. And at the end of the day, Baltimore Ravens offered him the most money. I could just see DeAndre Hopkins going where the bag is, and that might be a team like the Browns, for example. So we'll see. We'll see. Shane, what's going on, my guy? Good to see you in the house. What's up? What's up? Kevin says, think Anthony Richardson is going to be the real deal. I mean, it's all going to be about his overall, ability to improve as a passer. So, I mean, the deep ball that Richardson can throw is great, but I mean, so many accuracy issues in college. But I definitely think as time goes on, obviously, I think there's a good offensive staff with the Indianapolis Colts at the moment. I think Richardson can take those steps forward, but the development is obviously key. We all know that, and I definitely think he has the tangibles to do so as well. Okay, Brendan, that's not you. I just I thought it was you for a second. I got excited, and then I thought you sniped me as well. But either way, man, good to have you in the stream tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Jacob says, Browns had the money and have contention if Deshaun actually returns to form. Yeah, I think at the moment that's where I'm leaning. And the key point is I really do think this could be closer to an Odell Beckham situation where DeAndre Hopkins ends up going where the money is at the end of the day. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, into the third round we go. Yeah, J-Dubs, I think I'm just going to be reviewing teams individually when you guys ask, because I do to stay on schedule tonight. But I know there are a couple of you guys in the 1QB League last night who were asking about potentially going over teams tonight. So yeah, if you guys are in here, you want me to take a look at your squad, please let me know. All right, let's see. Pick 35. If Gibbs is there, I'll go Gibbs for sure. Then probably go wide receiver at pick 38 as well. Man, I'm still sad I didn't get Amon-Ra St. Brown. All right, Debo's off the board. So give me Gibby. Be my RB1 tonight. And then I'll just go wide receiver again. I mean, Christian Watson has really started to become a player it's hard for me to pass up around this range. Just due to the pure upside. I mean, we're going to have two consistency pieces in Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams. So I don't mind taking a little bit of risk here. And let's do it. Let's take Watson off the board. Let's see. Yeah, Shane, I will take a look at your squad. Give me a second to get it pulled up. Okay, I'm happy with those first couple selections. Kind of hero running back tonight, and we'll be relying on Gibbs, but I don't have a problem with that. All right, let me get our Dynasty draft board pulled up. All right, Shane, let's take a look. Our draft board is just ridiculous. Okay. Okay, yeah, you completed the trade with... oh, no, you did not trade with... I'm sorry. Okay. Let's just take a look purely at the team. Jalen Hurts and Jared Goff at the quarterback position. It's a single quarterback league, so I don't have a problem with just coming out of your draft with two quarterbacks. When you got Goff, age 28, a little bit older than some people realize, going into his 8th season. But I love Goff as a QB2, and I think you're perfectly fine with Hurts. A small percentage of people out there worried about like injury history with the style that he plays, but after getting the bag, after getting the contract and everything, I do think that the Eagles will be a little bit more careful overall with what Hurts does on the field. Outside of that, I mean, come on. You got Jalen Hurts. You're good there. Going into his 4th season, age 24. Quarterback looks completely fine to me. Once again, single quarterback league, right? Goddard and Conquo, McBride and Schoonmaker. It is a tight end premium league, excuse me. I love this tight end room for you, man. I absolutely love it. I mean, Goddard, beyond a stud, you know, age 28, going into his 6th season. A little bit older, once again, than you might think, but I'm still fine with him at that age. I think you get easy 2 to 3 years of production. You have him tied to Jalen Hurts. You're in a good spot there. Chicken Conquo, obviously very productive in his rookie season for the most part. I don't love the Tennessee Titans offense, but we all know the upside that Chick holds. But I mean, like, I love Trey McBride. I mean, a player that I'm really high on at the moment. So you've got 2 second-year tight ends and a rookie in Schoonmaker. He could easily become one of Dak's top targets. Next to Dallas Goedert, tight end room is beautiful. All right, Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, Rashad Penny, Ezekiel Elliott, James Robinson. We got Ingram and Zamir Knight as well. So obviously Ingram's still very young going into his 2nd season. Then you've got Knight a year younger going into his 2nd season. So at the end of the day, a couple good potential handcuff running backs towards the end there. A little bit more veteran-esque at running back, but like that's not really a problem with me personally. Running backs look just fine. I mean, running back holds the least amount of value overall in the specific style that we're playing, so I don't have a problem with your running back room whatsoever. All right, wide receivers. We've got JJ, Tyreek Hill, Deontay, Keenan Allen, Jacoby Myers, Courtland Sutton, Michael Thomas, Hutchinson, and you went out and got the Puka, bro. I love it. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, once again, a couple of veterans for the most part. I mean, obviously Hutchinson and Puka going into their rookie season. Myers, age 26. Outside of that, I mean, don't get me wrong, Deontay is age 26 as well. But, I mean, JJ is in his own tier at age 23. But for the most part, a little bit older wide receiver. But I still think overall the wide receiver room looks good. And I think as a whole, your team is in a position to win now, but also have success at least for the next 2 to 3 years. I think your team is very well built. Oh, and I don't know how I missed Charves and Connor when we were going over running backs. Yeah, running back room looks great. Okay, let me make this selection over here very quickly. Okay, no way I'm passing up Brandon Ayuk. So we'll just take him off the board. Going to be a heavy wide receiver build. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry that I missed those 2 guys. Your running back room looks great. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Huge difference. A very well-built team overall, Shane. I feel pretty good about it if I were you. Ooh, hard to pass up T-Law right here. I mean, we've got a pretty good wide receiver room. Could go for a running back right here. Or we could just... I mean, there are a good amount of wide receivers I like right here. Let's take Hollywood. Okay. Heavy wide receiver tonight. Yeah, Shane, I mean, team looks great, man. A little bit older at wide receiver, but like having JJ and Hill, like those first two wide receiver spots are set. Even if Hill only plays, I think he'll play at least 2 more years personally. So probably play Deontay in the third. And then in those 2 flex spots, I mean, you got guys like Cortland Sutton, Myers, and Allen who can fill in on top of the running back depth as well. So I think the team looks pretty good, man. I feel pretty good about it. Tight end room is like easily my favorite part. Running backs look fine. Wide receivers look fine. And quarterbacks are just fine as well. It's a well-built, solid team overall, man. So obviously the combination of JJ and Tyreek Hill is going to bring a lot of value very quickly. I mean, if we're thinking about this roster and what your starting lineup's going to look like, you're starting Jalen Hurts, you're starting Dallas Goedert, probably starting Jones and Chubb, starting JJ and Hill and Deontay Johnson. Then in those 2 flex spots, at the end of the day, you have a lot of different options. You got James Conner, Keenan Allen, Jacoby Myers, you got Charbs, you got Sutton, potentially Penny or Michael Thomas, and potentially one of those tight ends, and even Zeke. So, yeah, this team is built to win now, but I also think this team could have success for multiple years as well. So, I think the team looks good, Shane. I like it, man. How do you feel about it? All right, let's see. So I am, hopping into a heavy wide receiver build tonight. So we got Watson, Ayuk, Hollywood, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, and Jahmyr Gibbs is our hero running back. So really when I'm looking at a lot of these wide receivers, guys, even like Wilson and Adams, but then as we move into some of these later picks, Watson, Ayuk, and Brown, I'm really trying to grab wide receivers whose quarterbacks are going to be going in later rounds. So obviously guys like Kyler, Brock Purdy, Jordan Love. I'm a little queasy. I'm not Lil Wayne. A little queasy about Jimmy Garoppolo, but he's an option. Then Aaron Rodgers as well. So, all right, let's see. Shane says, I like the team old receiver room. I mean, yeah, you can fix that over time, though. But I wouldn't be too concerned about it, like I said, because you've got JJ, you've got Tyreek Hill. So, you have production right away easily. So, yeah, I wouldn't be too upset with it. I mean, and, Deontay, JJ. I mean, if Jacoby Myers, has productive enough time with the Raiders, you're in a good spot, I think. But I mean, you got 2 rookies in there. Hopefully they can work out for you too. Wow, Trevor Lawrence lasted to the 7.7. Was very close to going T-Law over Hollywood. Oh, J-Dub's got him. Let's go. Yeah, just a great value. I mean, I think even at the 5.11 or 6.2, I still like the value of T-Law right there. So getting him at 7.7 was great. Okie doke. I feel like I'm just going to load up at running back very quickly because I could go with a tight end here, but I feel like I just grab 2 running backs here. Other option would be, I'm going to go running back. Let's go Monty. And let's move right along. All right, so far we're looking at Jahmyr Gibbs, James Conner, and David Montgomery. So did not mean to do that. I've got the Detroit Lions backfield locked up, but that could be a good thing. I think they will run the football plenty next year. Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, Christian Watson, Brandon Ayuk, and Hollywood Brown. Taylor, what's going on, my guy? Hello, hello. Oh, did the Panthers really tie it up? Right at it wasn't. I thought it was about to go to the third. Wow, end of the second, 2-2. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I mean, it's been a good game so far. I watched most of the first period before I got on stream, so gonna be a good series, man. Both these teams are built kind of in a similar fashion the way they've been playing. So we'll see what happens. But how are you doing, Taylor? Appreciate you coming out tonight. What's up, my guy? Taylor, have we gone over your Dynasty team? If you want me to take a look at it, let me know. All right, so J-Dubs grabs Cooks right here. So you got Diggs, Olave, Metcalf, London, a great start. Hawkinson, a good value at the 5.7. Sanders, your hero running back at the moment. T-Law, and then you snag Cooks as well. Don't mind the start. T-Law is just a stupid value at the 7.7. Can't get over that. All right, so I need to start thinking here. I got to pick 107 and 110. Wow, Samaje Perine has moved up a little bit overall in ADP. And then after that, I've got picks 131 and 134. Okay, I think I can live with that. I need to think about the tight end position as well. All right, let's just sit back. There's going to be a lot of players taken off the board before I pick again. Kind of in an interesting spot where a lot of the players I'm looking at right now have ADPs that are close to one another. All right, into the 9th round we go. A little bit of a run at the running back position there at the end of the 8th with Javonte, James Cook, Alvin Kamara, and Brian Robinson gone before Purine's gone to start the 9th. We'll see how it shapes out. I really like the value of a lot of those 7th round running backs. I mean, Connor, Madison, Rashad White, Akers, Swift, Pacheco, and Cook all going in the 7th. And I even like the 8th round as well. Monty, Javonte Williams, James Cook, Kamara, Brian Robinson. I just think if you're going for more of a hero running back build, there's a lot of good later round value at the position. So creeping up to pick 107. I'm contemplating going with another just wide receiver and running back. But I'm afraid I may miss out on a quarterback that I'd like. We'll see. There goes Anthony Richardson. Top available quarterbacks, you've got Dak Prescott, Tua Time, Kirk Cousins, Danny Dimes, and Geno. We'll see what happens. Top available running backs, we got Charbs, A.J. Dillon, A-Chain, Rashad Penny, Antonio Gibson. Top available receivers, we got Jamison Williams, Allen Lazard, Odell Beckham, Tyler Boyd, and Jacoby Myers. Top available tight ends, we've got Njoku, Kincaid, and Conquo, Dalton Schultz, and Cole Kmet. Yeah, I'm a little worried about quarterback position. There goes A.J. Dillon. But I kind of want to push it. I just feel like if I get another wide receiver right here, that puts me at 6 wide receivers. If I go another running back, that gives me 4. And I can really take a breather and go for value at quarterback and tight end. There goes Tyler Boyd. But part of me wants to hold out on running back. All right, I'm going to go Allen Lazard here. I don't know, you got Charbs and A-Chain right here. I think I'm going to go quarterback here. Because I've got Garrett Wilson and I've got Allen Lazard, and Rodgers is not going to make it back to me. So, I mean, you got Tua, Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones there. Not everyone's going to like that selection, but just for the pure stack value, I'm going to go ahead and take it. If I didn't go Rodgers there, it would have been A-Chain, but I'm just I do think there are good enough running backs who will be available for the next couple of turns that I'm going to go with Rodgers there. Give me the stack action all day long. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple more quarterbacks gone by the time I draft again. But we'll see what happens. All right, so next two selections, we got pick 131 and 134. Like to get another running back since we neglected to do so, but I also, with the last selection at least, but I need to grab a tight end as well. And I might take a little bit of a breather at quarterback. So I think running back and tight end feel like the two spots I'd like to fill with picks 131 and 134. And then we'll go from there. Let's do it. All right, so we have got multiple dynasty drafts coming up this weekend. I'm super excited. It's going to be a little bit crazy. We've got the first Superflex League starting our slow draft Friday night. Then the second league will be starting Sunday night. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It'll be a lot of drafting at once, but both those drafts will take about 2 weeks. I'm not too concerned about it. Doug says wrist crack. Can you guys actually hear that? Probably not. But I got a couple in. What's up, Doug? All right, 11th round underway. So looking at quarterbacks, Tua and Daniel Jones are gone. So I don't feel too bad about kind of quote-unquote reaching for Rodgers. Dang, I was hoping McKinnon would fall out. Yeah, it's been a little heavy at running back, so not too surprised to see that. And, I mean, the top names available, you got Kendre Miller, Roschon Johnson, Jalen Warren, Tank Bigsby, where he most starts. So we're certainly moving into a different tier. I do like Roschon Johnson right now in best ball leagues. I could just see him being impactful at the right time for the Bears. And, I mean, more importantly, impactful at the right time for best ball tournaments in general. I'm kind of tempted to go double tight end right here. But I just feel like by the time we pick again at 155 and 158, the running back selection is going to be pretty ugly. There goes Roschon Johnson as soon as I pick him up, or bring him up, I should say. What a weird draft. All right, let's take Cole Kmet because I don't want to risk him going to the team in front of me. He does have Darren Waller, but you just never know. I'm looking at running backs, like there's a couple guys that take a chance on right here. I might just go double tight end and just, I mean, it's like it feels boring, but it gets those two selections out of the way. Because at the same time, when I'm looking at the current running backs available, I think you may as well just, I mean, just take a chance on a couple later guys. So, let's go Dolchich. And I mean, okay, I should have checked before, but the Bears and the Broncos do not have the same bye week. So I'm good at tight end for the night. Like I will roll with just Cole Kmet and Greg Dolchich and call it a night at the position. So as we move along here, we need to get another quarterback, maybe two quarterbacks. We need to add some running back depth. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide receivers. So maybe a little bit of wide receiver depth, but overall, I think we're in a good spot. Nick, today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Nick. Thank you for coming out to the stream on your birthday. What's going on, man? Happy birthday to you. Appreciate you wishing me good luck on the draft. And hope your birthday's great, man. Shane, I can't wait for the Superflex Dynasty draft. Me either, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a ton of fun, though. I'm excited for both the Superflex leagues to kind of get underway, and still filling up the other single quarterback league, and that is also going to be a ton of fun. Oh, I don't think I have any in me, Doug. Yeah. I'm supposed to avoid cracking my neck, too. I have some back and neck problems, but it's hard not to. All right, 12th round underway. Just 2 running backs gone so far. We've got 2 tight ends, and we have got the wide receiver position so far filling up the rest of the round. So, top available quarterbacks, we got Carr, Jordan Love, Kyler Murray, Stafford, Kenny Pickett. Top available running backs, we got Jalen Warren, Raheem Mostert, Algier, Singletary, Donta Foreman. Top available wide receivers, Rashee Rice, Nico Collins, Jalen Hyatt, DJ Chark, Rondell Moore. Top available tight ends, we've got Higbee, Jawan Johnson, Sam Laporta, Gerald Everett, and Taysom Hill. So yeah, I wanted to go running back with that last pick, but if I didn't go Kendre Miller, or who I do like, or Tank Bigsby, right? Jalen Warren, Mostert, Algier, Singletary, Foreman, Wilson, Zeke, and Jerome Ford were the best available options. I just felt like, let's just knock tight end out of the way. I don't think we're losing a lot of value at the running back position overall. So I'm not too upset about that. As Ezekiel Elliott's off the board, now Jalen Warren, and we continue to move into the 13th round. There goes Jordan Love. I was kind of hoping, I was kind of thinking about going Jordan Love with the fact that we have Christian Watson. You know, pair Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love together for tonight's team, but that's okay. Yeah, it's just like I feel like fading running back for the rest of this draft. And just going for a couple dart throws. Goes Rondell Moore. There goes Algier. I really like the value of some of the Saints pass catching options. Man, I was staring at Jalen Hyatt like, if he's available here, I will take a chance on him all day long. All right, I'll take Kyler here. Hopefully get some value towards the second half of the season. I've got Hollywood on this team, so I don't mind that pick. Now the question is, do I take a running back? I just don't think I want to. All right, give me Rashid Shaheed. But man, I would have been super stoked to get Jalen Hyatt right there. Just a good value. All right, just 4 more selections for this draft. So I've got picks 179, 182, 203, and 206. So we'll see what I can come up with this. I mean, we really just need to get some running back depth. And probably one more quarterback. It's probably what I'm going to do. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide receivers. I really like this wide receiver room. So running back depth, another quarterback, but it's just going to be tough. Like at picks 203 and 206, there's not great options at running back. I mean, I don't know. Michael Carter, a couple different rookies. Well, there's some dart throws available at least. So we'll have to kind of strategize about how we want to maneuver that. Man, I can't believe Florida tied that up. How many seconds were on the board when they tied it? Taylor. Tonight is a tough game to call. And that first goal by Florida was just like, came out of nowhere, man. All right. think I know how I want to wrap up this draft, but we'll see if I pull it off or not. Would be, I mean, I know this would never happen, but can you imagine being able to trade in an underdog draft? For so many reasons, it would not happen. But tonight, I feel like I wish I could. Taylor says 9 seconds left, right in a face-off. Wow. Yeah, both these teams, I mean, they're just playing really well right now, man. All right, top available quarterbacks as we move into the 15th round. Bryce Young, Trey Lance, C.J. Stroud, Brock Purdy, Sam Howell. Still some good options. I mean, also got Ritter, Mac Jones, Jimmy G, Baker, and Ryan Tannehill. Top available running backs, we got Donta Foreman, Jerome Ford, Chase Brown, Tajay Spears, Chuba Hubbard. So some good names there. Top available receivers, Marvin Mims, Curtis Samuel, Thornton, Josh Downs, Isaiah Hodgins. Good names there as well. Top available tight ends, we got Dawson Knox, Tyler Conklin, Michael Mayer, Mike Gesicki, and Hayden Hurst. I mean, I do like the late round tight end value. Like Jawan Johnson went at 14.1. I mean, overall right now, I like the value of the Saints pass catchers. Jawan Johnson, Rashid Shaheed. In later rounds, especially, I mean, Carr comes at a pretty cheap price as well. Where did he go tonight? 12.11, so. Give me Kenneth. Need a running back. I'm going to have to reach for my next quarterback, but I don't mind. I'm going to take Brock Purdy off the board because he's not going to, I mean, there's a chance he's available at 203, but I don't think he'll be available. So I'm going to take him right there. All right, so now we got Rodgers stacked with Garrett Wilson and Allen Lazard. We got Kyler Murray, hopefully stacked with Hollywood for like at least half the year. And that gives us a little bit of upside at quarterback. Then we got Purdy stacked with Brandon Ayuk. So very, very happy about that. We need some running back depth, but we went hero running back for a reason. Jahmyr Gibbs, please have a fantastic rookie year. James Conner, David Monty, Kenneth Gainwell. So Garrett Wilson, Adams, Watson, Ayuk, Hollywood, Allen Lazard, and Rashid Shaheed at wide receiver. Then at tight end, we've got Cole Kmet and Greg Dulcich. So feel pretty good about this team, actually, but we do need some running back depth, and we definitely need a productive year out of Jahmyr Gibbs. And, I mean, enough productivity out of two other running backs throughout the year. So we're just going to take two dart throws at the running back position to wrap up this draft. I didn't even notice that Chuba Hubbard got selected. That was literally the other player I had queued up to go ahead and select, so that actually kind of worked out. All right. 16th round so far. We got Chuba, Tajay Spears, and Gus Edwards off the board at the running back position. Purdy and Mac Jones at quarterback. Other than that, just wide receivers so far. Isaiah Hodgins, Chase Claypool, Josh Downs, and Shakir off the board. There goes McCole Hardman. Yeah, and like there's a lot of good value players left right now. Players that I like to take towards the end of a draft, but we just simply have to go running back. Yeah. Really the only move we've got here. One note on this draft that I could have done, like instead of going Greg Dulcich, I mean, actually, you know, like we did that for a reason. I was going to say, you know, we could have got another running back, whether it's Kendre Miller, Zeke, I don't know, Mostart. Like the value just wasn't great. And then still, theoretically, like at 203, been able to get a player like Trey McBride, for example, who would have been a potential stack with Kyler. Or even, I mean, a player like Noah Fant. So like Hayden Hurst. I mean, there's still good value at the tight end position in some of those later picks as well. But I'm happy with Kmet and Dulcich for sure. All right, 17th round underway. J-Dubs, how are you looking over there? Let's see. T-Law and Kirk. You got KJ Osborne, so teeny stack there. Oh, it's doing the thing where every pick it changes. Okay. Let's see. Tajay Spears, Chase Brown, Jeff Wilson, Penny, Dylan, Sanders at running back. Later round running back build for you. Diggs, Olave, Metcalf, London, Cooks, Gallup, Osborne at wide receiver. Hawkinson at tight end, so stacked with Kirk. Okay. Looks fine to me. Michael Gallup, Osborne, Cooks at wide receiver. Almost may feel like you wish you waited on quarterback and got Prescott. But nonetheless, like, even if you don't have a straight up stack Prescott with Gallup and Cooks, right? If Cooks and Gallup produce, or the Cowboys in general produce in the right weeks during the tournament, then it's not a bad thing just because you don't have Dak, right? Obviously, having Dak is better, but it's all good. All right, moving up to pick 203. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally just going with the best available running backs. So right now I'm looking at guys like Deuce Vaughn, Michael Carter, Dwayne McBride, just James Robinson maybe. I know Kareem Hunt's available, but I just don't feel confident. I just need someone who can have I mean, Evan Hull's kind of interesting. I like Michael Carter here. I kind of like Deuce Vaughn too. Let's switch it up. Let's go Michael Carter. I think I'm going to go Evan Hull, but I kind of like, I don't know. I kind of like James Robinson too. It's tough. Like, I feel like it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm just crossing my fingers, just taking a dart throw. And there goes Deuce Vaughn, so he's not going to be on our squad. I'm going to go Dwayne McBride. I want a rookie sprinkled in there. So it puts my running back, I mean, I already had Gibbs, but that puts my running backs with Gibbs, James Conner, David Montgomery, Kenneth Gainwell, Michael Carter, and Dwayne McBride. So I'm actually pretty happy with how this team turned out. Running back, the weakest part of this team, but I think we'll survive. So we'll let the draft finish out, and then we'll take a final look at the team and J-Dub's team, and then we'll wrap up for the night. Let's go, let's go. I feel like that draft lasted like 5 minutes. If you guys are interested in entering the Puppy 2 tournament, I would definitely do so sooner rather than later because it is filling quickly. Very, very quickly. All right, a couple more picks here. Justin Ross is gone. Tim Patrick's gone. First two wide receivers gone in the 18th round. Goes Allen Robinson. I don't know. I feel like this team actually came together quite nicely. But yeah, that's been one thing I've been doing a lot lately is like getting my wide receivers, to some degree running backs or tight ends as well, earlier on, and then planning the quarterback position around those same wide receivers, running backs, tight ends, but ensuring that those quarterbacks can be later round quarterbacks, right? So I don't have to spend early draft capital on Joe Burrow or Fields or Herbert, or super early capital on Mahomes, Allen, or Hurts, right? But I do have exposure to, you know, those early guys as well, but a majority of my builds are kind of coming out this way where I'm looking at wide receivers, especially that I like going into next year, who are also tied to quarterbacks that I can draft later on. All right, draft is over. been doing this a lot where it gets like stuck on the last pick. Sleeper's been doing that too. But that's okay. All right, so Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray, Brock Purdy at quarterback. Gibbs, Connor, Monty, Kenneth Gainwell, Michael Carter, Dwayne McBride at running back. Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, Christian Watson, Brandon Ayuk, Hollywood Brown, Alan Lazard, and Rashid Shaheed at wide receiver. Love that wide receiver room. Tight ends, we've got Cole Kmet and Greg Dulcich. So, once again, we got Rodgers stacked with Wilson and Lazard. Kyler stacked with Hollywood, hopefully. And Purdy is stacked with Ayuk. So running back the weakest part of this team, relying on Gibbs. Just need productivity out of the next couple guys at the RB2 spot throughout the year. I think wide receiver and flex will be perfectly fine. Tight end, I think we got good value on Kmet and Greg Dulcich. So especially if Purdy and Kyler come around and are fully healthy. I mean, if Kyler plays half the season, I'd be happy. If Brock Purdy starts the year, I'd be really, really happy. All right, yeah, I'm good at this squad. Running back is the weakest part, but you got to have a weak link somewhere. All right, JW, what we do, man? T-Law and Captain Kirk. I mean, just the value you got T-Law at pick 79, and again, it doesn't even matter that you didn't get any potential stacks with them. It just doesn't. It's a great value. Kirk Cousins at pick 127, also a good value for you. You got good value overall at quarterback tonight. But when you look at Cousins, you've got Osborne on this team, but more importantly, you've got Hawkinson as well. So I like that. Running backs, Miles Sanders, A.J. Dillon, Rashad Penny, Jeff Wilson, Chase Brown, Tajay Spears, and C.E.H. So kind of a hero running back build, but you waited till a little bit later in the draft to pick 66. But I thought A.J. Dillon was really good value for you. So, I mean, once again, like, I'd actually be pretty happy with those guys as my RB1 and RB2. Then you're just trying to get enough productivity out of everyone else on your roster at the RB2 spot, essentially. So as long as Sanders stays healthy, you should be good to go. All right. Diggs, Olave, Metcalf, London. Great start to your draft. Cooks, Gallup, Osborne. I'm fine with where you got those guys as well. Hawkinson and Michael Mayer, tight ends look fine to me. So, yeah, man. A good little squad. How do you feel about it? J-Dubs, I don't mind it. If I take a 0 week 13 at tight end, doesn't matter to me. Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, okay. They are on the same bye week, so something to pay attention to. But like you said, if you don't mind, then it is what it is. All right, guys, I guess that'll wrap it up for the night. A little bit of a shorter stream tonight and last night, but just kind of getting back into the swing of things. And we will be kind of just continuing to ramp up the content now that we are in the month of June, and it is like fantasy football freaking time. And we'll also be starting to slowly get some uploads out for you guys and some more short form content as well. So stay posted, and we will keep drafting, keep mock drafting. If you guys want to do like a late night mock draft, let me know. I'm going to go hang out with the wife for a little bit. And I'll be up a little bit later. So if you guys want to throw together a mock on Discord, let me know, and I'll try and hop in with you guys. Outside of that, I will be back on tomorrow night. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do tomorrow night, but we will definitely do something awesome. And Monday and Tuesday night, we will have startup mock drafts to start the week. So you guys know what to do, man. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you for being here tonight. Hit that subscribe button on the way out. And check out the links down below. Follow us on Discord. Excuse me, follow us on Instagram, join our free Discord, and be sure to hit the like button on the way out, guys. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. J-Dubs, thank you for drafting with me. You guys know who you are. And that's going to do it for tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. So love you guys, man. Love this community. Love the Catch fam. Talk to you guys tomorrow. With that, I will say thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on the Catch. And